Om Shuklam Bharadaram Vishnum Shashivarnam Chatarbhujam Prasannavadanam Dhyayet Sarva Vignopashantaye Om Namah Pranavarthaye Shuddha Jnanaikamurtaye Nirmalaya Prashantaye Dakshinamurtaye Namaha Ya Devi Stuyate Nityam Vibhudairvedaparagaihi Same Vasada Jihvagre Brahmarupa Saraswati Nityamanandamanantamekam Shiveti Namna Shrutayo Grunanti Tasyavataro Nararupadhari Kripa Sudabdihi Bhuviram Krishnaha Ramakrishna Gata Pranam Nama Shravana Priya Tadbhavaranjita Karam Jaganmatru Swarupini Janmadhyasya yatonvayat itarataschatvesha vignaswarad Tene brahmahritaya adikavaye muhyanti yatsurayaha Tejo varimrutam yatha vinimayo yatra trisargo mrisha Dhamna svena sada nirastaguhakam Satyam param dhimahi Satyavratam satyaparam trisatyam Satyasya yonim nihitam cha satye Satyasya satyam rita satyanetram Satyatmakam tva sharanam prapannaha Krishnaya vasudevaya haraye paramatmane Pranadakleshanashaya Govindaya namo namaha Jeti jagati maya yasya kaya dhavaste Vachana rachanamekam kevalam chakalaya Dhruva padamapi yato yatkrupato dhruvoyam Sakala kushala patram Brahmaputram natosmi Yasaya Vishnu Rupaya Vyasa Rupaya Vishnave Namo Vai Brahmanidhaye Vasishtaya Namo Namaha Yasyatma Bhavam Akila Shruti Saramekam Adhyatma Deepam Adititirshatam Tamondham Samsarinam Karunayaha Purana Guhyam Tam Vyasa Sonumupayami Gurum Munina Yasyatma Bhutasya Guroh Prasada Aham Vimuktosmi Sharira Bandha Sarvopadeshtuhu Purushottamasya Tasyangri Yugmam Pranatosmi Nityam Tatra bhavad Bhagavan Vyasaputraha Yadrichaya Agam Athamano Napekshaha Alakshya Lingo Nijalabhatushtaha Vritascha Balaihi Avadhuta Veshaha Tatra bhavat Bhagavan Vyasaputraha Shukacharyaha. When Parikshit Maharaja wanted to spend his final 7 days in hearing the glorification of the Lord, rishis like Vasishtha and Vamadeva, Narada Bhagavan, many rishis gathered there. He requested them to sing the glory of the Lord, but none of them opened their mouth. That time, Bhagavan Vyasaputraha Shukacharyaha arrived. How he arrived? Yadrichaya, due to Ishvara Krupa. Arrival of the spiritual teacher in our life is always through Ishvara Krupa, which is determined by our dharmic and devotional lifestyle. This Parikshit Maharaja, being a dharmic and devoted person whole life, without his knowledge, he was provided a grand teacher who could point out the real nature of Parikshit himself. There are varieties of teachers in our scriptural parlance, and names also different. Upadhyayaha, Adhyapakaha, Acharyaha, Shastra Acharyaha, then Guruhu. Generally, these words are not known to the general public. For every teacher, one word they will put Guruhu. Actually, the Guru means one who removes the self-ignorance. One who removes the self-ignorance is called Guru. And that Guru will come only when the Shishya gets Shishyatva. Generally, everyone thinks that I am qualified to be a learner, but that is not the fact with regard to spiritual life. Qualifying oneself as Shishya requires lot of tapasya, lot of devotion, lot of surrender to the spiritual path. We saw in the basics of Vedanta, sadhana chatushtaya sampatti is the most difficult thing to gain in our life. This Raja got that. Vivekam. He understood all the futile nature of all his achievements. Vairagyam. He renounced, knowing that futile nature of worldly achievements, he renounced. That needs intellectual honesty. Many people know, but they cannot implement. Second one is Vairagya. Then Mumukshutva. Desire to free from all bonds. Desire to free from limitations. Desire to free from mrityu. Not by any technique. There are varieties of people who try to free themselves from mrityu by techniques. Like Hiranyakashipu, I should not be killed above or the below, inside the home or outside the home, by devatas and asuras. Like that, they started creating a sort of walls to protect themselves from the mrityu, Kala Devata. But Bhagavan knows how to enter. Shastra gives you can be Amrita Vastu. In fact, you are deathless entity. You have to see yourself from another perspective. Your perception that you are subject to death is a wrong perception. And you are in reality a deathless entity. That should be shown by someone who has gained that knowledge. So Shastra Acharya doesn't do any miracle, nor he teaches any techniques. Just he makes the Shastra Pramanam to operate in our life. So therefore, for Shastra Pramanam to operate in our life, we need these qualities. Samadhi Shatka Sampattihi, in which Shraddha is very important. So, Parikshit Maharaja has got all these things. That is why at the end of the dialogue, Parikshit Maharaja says, Dhanyosmi, Kritakrityosmi. All the 7 days he sat and heard. He has not done anything. He has not taken notes. He has not written Ram Nama. Nothing he did. Simply he heard. Stage by stage, the Shastra Acharya reveals his real nature. Once I understood that it is my real nature, which is my own intrinsic nature, then what I will say? Dhanyosmi kritakrityas. To say that, one should have Shraddha in the Shastra Pramanam and Shastra Acharya. You can see now, being a qualified person, immediately he recognized he is a doctor for me. That is the most difficult thing. Because a blind man can never know who is going to make him to see things. A blind man cannot know the doctor with eyesight. Correct? Similarly, ignorant person can never know who is going to remove my ignorance. And there are many doctors, many acharyas in the creation, who is meant for me, to whom I have to surrender myself. These are all Bhagavad Kripa. That's why the word Yadrichaya is used. Very important word. This Yadrichaya means what? By chance. In English, they will translate by chance. It is not by chance. By Ishvara Kripa. Now you understand the intensity of Sanskrit words are trifled in translations. By chance. It is not by chance. If you take it as by chance, a person can lead vagabond life and say, Bhagavan has not sent any Gurudev to my life. Because it has come, it is going to come by chance. I will lead my life as I am. If Bhagavan wishes me to give moksha, let him give me moksha. Why should I bother like that? That is vagabond life. Here by chance not. Ishvara Kripa. How Ishvara will give Kripa? Why Ishvara should give Kripa to one individual, one Jiva particularly? So that Jiva should deserve. The Jiva should deserve that Kripa. That is why entire Shastra Pramanam says, do tapasya. Deserve yourself. Desire is one thing, deserving is another thing. Everyone has desires, but very few people can work for deserving. This Parikshit Maharaja, because of his whole life, dharmic life, because of his dharmic life, immediately he understood he is the man to whom I have to hand over myself. That's called Sharanagati. So, Yadrichaya Tatra Bhagavan Vyasa Bhagavan. What a word you see. Bhagavan. Who says this? Suta Muni says. Suta Muni has understood that Bhagavan has come in the form of Vyasaputra. Now the Parikshit has to understand Bhagavan has come in this form. Unless this conviction comes, Shastra is not going to work for him. There are so many rishis. Everyone gives lectures. Available in YouTube. Everywhere it is available. Okay. This rishi told, that Swami told, this Swami told. That is called window purchase. You want to have anything, you go to Amazon or YouTube, you just see it with all descriptions of the product. Similarly, here the sadhu's description will be there, so and so. That is not the way to gain the Gurudev in our life. Internally, there will be a call. He is the person for you, hold on. Hand over yourself to that person. And what type of person has come here? You cannot define him. That type of person. See, Shukacharya is such a one, is not available for any definition. Therefore, Alakshya Linga. See, you need some linga, indication to define. He doesn't know that so and so is son of so and so also. Only Suta Muni says. Other rishis have got up because they know the very birth of this child in the form of Shukacharya is meant for this moment only. Which moment? To teach this Bhagavata Shastram, to sing the glory of the Lord to Parikshit. They have understood because they are the part of the drama. So they have understood, array, scene has come, wonderful scene has come. We were waiting all these years. So they got up. Even though they were elders, they started doing pranam. Then for Parikshit, it is a wonder. Why this boy, 16-year-old boy, not even having kaupina, no dress at all on the body. So why to him, all the elders are giving respect? And Alakshalinga, who is this man? But while seeing itself, you can see he is Nija Labha Tushtaha. Beautiful statement it is. Nija Labha Tushtaha. Tushtaha. Completely fulfilled. Purnaha. Labha Tushtaha. Labhena Tushtaha. Nija Labhena Tushtaha. What is Nija Labham? What is our own property? Getting that is called Nija Labh. Correct? What is ours already? Getting that is Labha. By which we get tushti, satisfaction. Alam buddhihi, purnatvam. By seeing himself, he could understand, aha, he is nijalabha tushtaha. That means what? Atma labha tushtaha. One who has gained himself. That is why there is no need for second entity for this person, even cloth to cover his body. So, nijalabha tushtaha. Vedanta Vakyeshu Sadaramantaha Atma Labha Tushtaha. Bhagavan Vyasaputraha. First is Bhagavan, then Vyasaputraha, then Nijalabha Tushtaha, Anapekshaha. Not dependent on anything. Everyone is dependent on so many things. At least we depend upon some recognition of others. When we enter a gathering, what we see? At least somebody observes us or not. Correct? When we enter any gathering, we will see at least somebody sees or not, or is there anyone whom we can see and say hi? Minimum expectation. That also not there with this person. Anapekshaha. Not only that, when all the elderly rishis are bowing down to you, then also no reciprocation. Anapeksha. Parikshit was wondering. We can take it as sign of arrogance, or we can take it as sign of purnat. Parikshit, being dharmic and devoted person, in his mind, how it appears, Hare, minimum need of a human being is what? Recognition. This also this person doesn't need. When everyone bowed down, why Shukacharya did not bow down? At least Sabha Maryada must be there. Na? Why? Why he did not bow down? To bow down, he should be aware that there is a gathering who is bowing down to me. Correct? There is someone who is bowing down to me. He is always from the birth onwards what? Sarvatma. When father called Putra Putra, he did not even reply. Trees and the birds replied for the call of Vyasacharya. Here also, Nistutihi Nirnamaskaraha Niswadhakara evacha Chalachala Niketascha Yatihi Yadrichiko Bhave. Understood? Yadihi Yadrichiko Bhave. The same Shukacharya is going to be the teacher of another Acharya who happened to be the great grand teacher of Bhagavan Shankaracharya in future. The same Shukacharya is going to be a teacher of a great teacher called Gaudapada Acharya. That Gaudapada Acharya says, my Gurudev was such a wonderful person. He is Nistutihi, Nirnamaskaraha, Niswadhakara evacha, Chalachala Niketascha Yatihi, Yadrichiko Bhave. This comes in Gaudapada Karika. This person is called Gaudapada Acharya. So he writes this as the sign of a wise man. One who is not aware of the duality and one who doesn't respond to duality unless the duality is invoked in his mind. Now the question comes, who will invoke that duality? Who will invoke that Gurutvam in the mind of the Shukacharya? Who can invoke? Who can invoke Matrutvam in the mind of the mother? Please tell. The child should give a sound like that. Because already mother gave birth to the child, she is in Advaita Avastha. In labor ward, after the birth of the child, mother is in half-conscious state only. She did not know what happened to her because of labor pain. Nowadays they give anesthesia also. Anyway, whether it is anesthesia or due to labor pain, the mother goes into half-conscious state. Who brings that mother to the normal world? The cry of the child. Similarly, the child should come here and should cry. Up to that time, this mother, Shastra Mata, who is available, who has arrived in the life of Parikshit in the form of Shukacharya, will not respond. Then why he came? Who told he came? He did not come. He was pushed. Anapekshaha. Without any apeksha. Apeksha means there must be a reason for coming and going. Na? Anapekshaha. Gam atamanaha. He is roaming forest after forest, village after village, rivers after rivers. That is Ganga Tira. That is a place for his walking. He is crossing that road, that's all. He is crossing that place, that's all. Haridwar, if you go now also, is full of forest on the banks of the Ganga. He is crossing that forest. Suddenly, everybody saw him. Till this time, he has not saw anyone. He has not seen anyone. That is why he could not respond. You understand? His mind has not come down to recognize the presence of all the rishis. By the time Parikshit Maharaja, inspired by his inner conscience, simply goes and falls down on his feet and holds his feet. Then only he comes to the Jagrad Avastha. Who is holding my feet like that? You have to meditate. This is called internal satsanga. Hearing is external satsanga. After hearing, we have to assimilate these ideas through meditation, vichara. That's called mananam or nididhyasa. So here, Parikshit Maharaja is bringing his Gurudev as Gurudev in his life. And he has to recognize that this is the person to whom I have to hand over myself. But that person is in Ekabhavaha. There is no other way. The teacher of this teaching must be the very teaching itself. Ananya prokte gatihi atra nasti. This is the problem in gaining spiritual acharya, spiritual teacher, Shastra Acharya. The Shastra Acharya must be the very teaching itself. What is the teaching? Sarvosmi iti manyante. Matta paradaram nanyate kinjidasti dhananjaya. Other than me, there is no second. If that Eka Bhava is available, is established. So how to bring him? How to bring him down to the Jagrata Avastha. This Avastha you can see in the life of Sri Guru Maharaj, Sri Ramakrishna and Swami Vivekananda Maharaj. Their natural condition itself is always Eka Bhava. So to come down, they have to keep one small desire. I will eat Rasagulla. Sri Ramakrishna used to desire and go for Samadhi. Once gone Samadhi, who will bring down? Either Bhagavan Nama or this Rasagulla desire. In America, one Swami Vivekananda was going for a lecture. He has to leave the house. So he is coming from upstairs, from his room. On the way, there is a big mirror kept on the steps. So Swamiji comes down, then stands in front of the mirror, then he goes back. He again comes down, he stands in front of the mirror and goes back. The host of the Swamiji, host of the house, was wondering, this man also has the idea of beautification. Like a normal person, after dressing, they will come and stand in front of the mirror and adjust their hair and apply fair and like that. Oh, he also has an idea of beautification. Acha, we heard that he is a great monk, renunciate. Like that she was thinking. Swamiji goes, comes back. How many times? She got annoyed. Swami, Vango, please come. Time is over already. Then Swamiji told, Mother, I want to go with you, but now I am not able to remember that I am individual. I am not able to remind myself as individual. Therefore only I am bringing my down by putting myself in front of the mirror. Please wait for some time. Let my mind come down. See the level of their existence. It's not unknown. It's all known. For human mind, this level is known. You ask any adolescent boy who claims that he is loving someone else. He is in this avastha only. But the object of meditation is a girl or a form of a girl. Here the object of meditation is Bhagavan. Natural. So, Shukacharya has to be brought down from his Eka Bhava, because of which he was not able to even recognize the presence of others. Therefore, he was not able to respond to the others' welcoming and others' pranams. Parikshit Maharaja bows down and holds on his feet. So after somebody touched his body, he found himself, he is in the crowd. So he sat in place. Prashantam Asrinam Akunta Medasam Munim. Akunta Medasam. Kuntam means what? Limited. Medasam means knowledge. Akunta Medasam means what? Unlimited knowledge. A Muni, Mananashilaha, therefore only is not aware of what is happening in the external world. Like a child which is chasing a butterfly will not be aware of external world, even though it is very active, but not aware of external world. Like that. His Medasam is very active, beautiful Medas, but not aware of the external situation. The whole world is active in Namarupa Jagat. This person's mind is active in Vastu. So for Shukacharya, this Namarupa Jagat was absent. Now that is invoked by the surrendering of the Shishya Parikshit Maharaj. Pranamya Murdhnav. Kritanjalihi Natva Sundruta. Beautiful words he uttered. Like that, Suta Muni introduces the dialogue between the Parikshit Maharaja and Shukacharya. Parikshitu vacha aho adya vayam brahman satsevya kshatra bandhavaha kripaya atiti rupena bhavadbihi tirthaka kritaha. What a fortunate person. Aho Ashcharya. Aho means what? Exclamation it is called. The Parikshit Maharaj says, Aho. Aho Ashcharyam. What a surprise it is. Adya Vayam Dhanyaha. I have become a Dhanyaha. A fortunate person I have become today. Because of Hey Brahman Bhavadbihi Kripaya Atiti Rupena Tirthaka Krita. Your arrival has made me as a Dhanya. Not ordinary Dhanyaha, Dhanyatamaha. Most fortunate one. Fortunate one, more fortunate one, and most fortunate one. So far I have considered myself as a Sadhu Apachari, Papi. Now I consider myself as most fortunate one just by your arrival. You have come here Achiti Rupena. I never desired, nor I know, nor I was willing to invite you, nor I invited you. Atiti, na titihi yasya atiti. One who arrives without our invitation, Edrichaya. Edrichaya means what? Ishvara Kripaya. So you have come Atiti Rupena. By your arrival, the entire place has become Tirtha Kshetra. Tirthaka Krita. My life has become sanctified. Two meanings. The place has become sanctified place. My life has become sanctified. Yesham sansmaranat pumsam sadhyaha shuddhyanti vai grihaha kim punaha darshana sparshana pada shauchad asanadibihi sanidhyate mahayogin patakani mahantyapi sadhyo nashyanti vai pumsam vishnoriva suretaraha. Yesham samsmaranat pumsam sadhyaha shuddhyanti vai kritaha. By remembering whom, the person, the rememberer, becomes sanctified, punyavan, and becomes purified one. Such a personality has come in my friend. Kim vaktavyam darshana sparshana pada shauchana asanadibihi. I could hold your feet, and I am seeing you physically, and I am touching you, and I am serving you. What a fortune I have. Just by smarana, people can get inspiration. This is not a lie. Now what we are doing? We are doing Shuka Smaranam. Do we get inspiration or not? Do you feel that we are sanctified by his Smarana? Such a grand person lived in this Bharata Desha. Correct? Our mind is sanctified. Fact it is. Present day fact. That time Parikshit Maharaja says, you are such a person, by remembering whom people get purity. People get interest in hearing the Shastra. People get interest in hearing the glories of the Lord. Now I got such a fortune that I could touch you, I could see you, I could talk to you. So your very presence has wiped out all my papa karmani. So far I thought I am a papi, now I am considering I am dhanyaha. I was wondering, when I was in my mother's womb, Bhagavan gave darshan. Bhagavad darshana means there must be some boon, because Deva darshanam will not go waste without boon. I was not in a position to ask a boon when I got darshan of Krishna, because I was small in my mother's womb. What to ask also I don't know. How to ask also I don't know. In which language I have to ask also I don't know. Suddenly Bhagavan came and gave darshan, protected me something. Without telling anything, he disappeared. I was wondering whole my life, what is the phalam of this Krishna darshanam? Prahlada Swami got phalam of Narasimha darshanam. By the darshan of Vamana, Mahabali Chakravarti got Chakravartitvam. Dhruva Swami got phalam of Narayana darshanam. But what is the phalam for my Krishna darshanam? All this while I was thinking. Now only I understood. Phalam of Deva darshanam is Guru darshanam. What is the phalam for Deva darshanam? Sadguru darshan. Acharya darshan. Now I understood Krishna darshanasya phalam Acharya darshanam. Api me Bhagavan Pritaha Krishnaha Pandusuta Priyaha Paitrishu Aseya Prityartham Tad Gotrasyata Bandhavaha. It's a beautiful sentiment expressed by Parikshit Maharaj. That is why he is grand. He says here, hey Bhagavan, he is addressing Bhagavan. Previous two shlokas are addressed to Shukacharya. Now he is addressing Bhagavan. Hey Bhagavan, till date you have debt for my family. Your rina is not yet over. My grandmother surrendered to you. Hey Krishna, Dwaraka Vasi, like that, my grandmother Draupadi surrendered to you. You have taken it as a rinam, debt. And you yourself told, rinam me tat pravrittam me ritayan napasatvati ye govindedi shukrocha Krishna mam duravasinam. The Draupadi, Krishna, surrendered to me with all knowledge and faith. Therefore only I got the debt. Like that you told. That time you told that it is over. The debt is over. But now I understood your debt is not yet over, it seems. Not only you protected her, not only you protected our grandfathers, not only you protected my physical existence when I was child, now you are protecting my spiritual existence also. Thinking that he is addressing Shukacharya, hey Bhagavan, I got this Acharya darshanam because of Bhagavan Krishna Pritaha. Bhagavan Krishna is pleased with me. See, one should get that pride, that abhimana. Bhagavan is pleased with my life. What is the sign? He has sent a Gurudev in my life. See the sentiment. Highest blessing for a human being is providing a Shastra Acharya, a Guru who can point out his own real treasure. So he understood that. He says, Api, now I understood that Bhagavan Krishna ham Pritaha. Pandu Suta Priyaha. I know that he was Pandava's Priya. But now I understood he is Priya for me also. Why? What tapasya you have done for Bhagavan to get pleased with you? I have not yet done anything. It's all my forefathers and grandmothers Saranagati. My mother also surrendered. Yatra mrityuhu parasparam. She surrendered to Bhagavan. Hey Bhagavan, you have to protect. I cannot surrender to anyone because yatra mrityuhu parasparam. All are subject to mrityu. So she surrendered. Maybe that is the reason. My mother asked Krishna, hey Krishna, protect my child. This much only she asked. She never asked, protect my child's body. She never asked, protect my child's body. What she asked? Protect my child. What is the actual protection? Is it the protection of body of an individual? Or protection in the form of knowledge that you don't have body at all? What is the actual protection? As long as I have ignorance that I am body, so as long as I have a conviction that I am body, who can protect me from mrityu? Now I understood, when my mother asked, oh, Bhagavan, please protect my child, she might have prayed for my sarvata rakshana. What is sarvata rakshana? Rakshanam by all means. What is the rakshanam by all means? Providing this Atma Jnana. To gain that Atma Jnanam, I should be available as a human being. Therefore, you protected my body. And you have provided satsanga all the while I was growing. And you protected me by making me to follow dharmic actions. And at now also, please see, hey Bhagavan, Krishna has not yet fulfilled his protection project. To fulfill that protection project, what is the project name? Parikshit Protection Project. So to fulfill that, he has come in your Rupa. Then Shukacharya may ask, Are, how you know Krishna has sent me? How you know Bhagavan is pleased with you? Therefore only he sent me. Like that he can ask, na? Here Parikshit Maharaja says, Paitrushu aseya prityartham tad gotrasyat bandavaha anyatha te avyakta gatehe darshanam naha katam nrina. Anyatha. If he is not pleased with me, if he is not having the idea of Parikshit Protection Project, why you have come in front of me? Your very arrival, anyatha te avyakta gatehe. What you are, you know? Avyakta gatihi. You are avyakta gatihi. Avyakta gati means one cannot be known, one whose movements cannot be known. Gatihi means movement. Avyakta gatihi means one whose movement cannot be known. By whom? Not only by human being. Even Devatas cannot know. Even his own father could not know. Na? He was searching. Na? Ye putra, ye putra. Where? Where he went? He could not find out. So, avyakta gati means one whose movements cannot be known by others. One idea. Another idea is avyakta gatihi means one who has attained that ultimate thing. Na? Gati means moksham. Gati means final destination. What is final destination? Moksham. What is moksham? Atma Jnanam. That avyakta gati means Atma Jnani. So one who cannot be recognized. One whose movement cannot be recognized and one whose glory and knowledge cannot be recognized. Satyam. You cannot recognize I am Jnani. No Jnani has a board. I am Jnani. Aham Brahmasmi. At least he should have put one board or badge. Aham Brahmasmi. Oh, badge is there. Okay. Na Jnani. Now he could have put I am Jnani. Advocate puts na, I am advocate. Board he puts na, which Jnani puts board? So avyakta gati he is unrecognizable. His movements also unrecognizable. Te darshanam katam. Your darshanam has come, na? That is a sign. Guru darshanam is a sign for Ishvara Pritihi. Guru Darshanam is a sign for Ishvara Rakshana Icha. Bhagavan wanted to protect us. How to know? He has given Shastram. Bhagavan is pleased with our more or less dharmic life. Because no dharmic fellow will claim, I am perfect in dharma. Because he knows how difficult it is. So always he will be humble in telling, I am dharmic more or less by Ishvara Kripa. Because he cannot have ahankara also. So more or less dharmic dharma, dharmic life I was leading, in which the sadhu apachara also is a part. That is why it is more or less. For that itself, Bhagavan has pleased with me. Not because of my tapas, but because of the saranagati of my mother and grandmother. They surrendered very strongly, asking Lord to protect me. What is the ultimate protection? Giving this knowledge only. How can Bhagavan give knowledge? Hey Parikshit, I am giving Atma Jnanam. Like that he cannot tell that. Because Jnanam cannot be handed over. Shakti Ayudas can be handed over. Shastras can be handed over. Shastra cannot be handed over. To hand over the Shastra, he has to come in the form of a Guru, a Shastra Acharya. You have come, na? Anyatha avyakta gatehe te darshanam naha katam syat. Telling like this, completely he has surrendered. Dhanyosmi, dhanyosmi. And I understood for what purpose you have come. Therefore, I am going to ask upaya for ujjivanam. I am not going to ask upaya for jivanam. Generally, people whenever they see sadhus, they will ask for upayam for jivan. Swamiji, I am searching for a bridegroom for my daughter. You please pray. Or find out an address. You find out a boy. One mother came and asked. Then I told Amma, Ashrama doesn't have matrimonial site. Bhagavan is having. Give the application to mother. These are all upaya for jivan. What is the upaya for ujjivanam? You see here. Nitaram riyamananam samsiddhasya vaniyasaha anyata te avyakta gatehe darshanam naha katham runam. I am an individual, mriyamanaha. Not only I am. Entire creation is Kalagrastaha. So it is held by the Kala Tattva. So Nitaram Riyamanaha. And certainly everyone has to get away. He has to end all his activities and he has to vacate the place. In such a condition, Acha prichhami samsiddhim yoginam paramam gurum purushasya ihayat karyam mriyamanasya sarvatha. Beautiful question. See, he says, I am not going to ask you any technique to get rid of the takshakas biting. I am not willing to waste this golden opportunity to get rid of mrityu once for all. Because if I get some technique to protect me, my body from takshaka's poison, certainly some other thing will come. In my case, it is takshaka's poison. In others' case, heart attack, paralytic stroke, accident, name different. For whom? For same Kala Tattvam, for same Mrityu. Name is different. So, Sarvata Mriyamanasya. Anyhow, he has to die. Who has to die? Everyone has to die. Whether he is a poor or rich, educated or illiterate, strong or weak, male or female, old or young. One thing is certain in life, in everybody's life. What is that? He has to depart. He has to depart means what? His physical body has to depart, and he has to go to one place. Whether he is a great rich man, educated, very literate in Shastra, everyone has to go to one place. What is that? Rudra Bhumi. Muktisthan. Present day, government has kept for Rudra Bhumi. The name is Muktisthan. Muktisthan means what? Release place. What release? You are released from your body. That is why Bhagavan Shiva Shankara, out of love for the entire humanity and all creatures, he thought, I will go and sit in that place. I want to see everyone and bless everyone with Taraka Nama Mantra. Taraka Nama Mantra means a mantra which is going to help him to cross the birth and death cycle. So when I was sitting in temple, no fellow comes. Even if some fellow comes, they give application and appeal without allowing me to open my mouth. I want to open my mouth and tell, Anityam Asukam Lokam, don't give this application. Like that. Thank you, Lord. Jai Bole Baba. Like that, they go away. They give application and appeal and go away. They come to my place also. They don't hear my words. What is the word I want to give? Sarvam Anityam Ram Nam Satya Hai. I want to tell this to all because I love all. Therefore, if I sit, I can meet all. What is the place? Rudra Bhumi. Therefore, Sarvata Mriyamanas. All endeavors in human life has to end one day. Whatever may be his achievements, all endeavors has to end. Take my own life, Gurudev, take my own life. From childhood, Garbha, I am Garbha Sriman. And relatives are all Bhagavan Krishna himself. And all my grandfathers are grand people, Daiva Amshas. And I have inherited a great empire and wonderful, obedient, beautiful wife. And child like Janamajaya. What was lacking in my life? Nothing. But I also have to vacate. The vacation is very important. So this is the fact about life. When I have to vacate, when I vacate, I should have someone as my companion or something as companion. Either someone or something. Who is the companion for me? Shukacharya was seeing. Because Shukacharya was not accustomed to hear the dialogues of Shishya so far. First time motherhood. Like, you have to imagine, first time mother. When child cajoles the mother, first time she is hearing. So how prafullitam, her face and heart. This is what motherhood. I have never come across this experience. Like that Shukacharya was seeing intensely. This fellow is telling nice things about the Lord, about the facts of life. So matured this fellow. Like Totapuri Maharaj, when he saw Bhagavan Sri Ramakrishna, his heart has become bloomed. Wonderful person is here with me. I should make him as a disciple. Like that. So here Parikshit Maharaja expresses his level of understanding. So he says, I understood everything is vyartha. It has utility, but it is not a constant thing. Ultimately, I have to leave everything and go. If at all there is a going. If I go, with whom I will go? If there is no going, with what I will stop my going? If there is a gati, I should have an accompaniment. If there is no gati at all, there is no destination at all, with what I should be happy in handovering this body voluntarily. If there is a gati in my niyati, I should have Bhagavan with me. And I should be aware that I am going to Bhagavan, Bhagavan's loka, gati. And if you say there is no gati at all, everything ends here, which one is ending here? My body is going to end here, or I am going to end here. And that must be in the form of knowledge only. How? I am the Satya Vastu. I need not go anywhere. I cannot go anywhere because I am Sarvagatam. So I should have, every individual should have either Bhagavan as companion for the final departure, or knowledge as companion to stop any further departure. Understood? If he is a jnani, you will understand, Arey, body, you depart from me, I cannot depart. Understand? I cannot go anywhere, I am Sarvagatam. You go and join with the Panchabhutas. Like that he happily hands over. If he is a jnani. If he is a bhakta, but not jnani, what he says? Bhagavan, Krato smara, Kritagya smara. He says, Apodiki ipodi solli vaithen, Arangama nagarulane. That time, whether I am able to call you or not, therefore in advance I have booked reservation for what? For your co-journey. For your co-journey. You have to come. Because the destination I am not aware. Nor it was informed. Only departure time I am informed, you have to go there. Then immediately I am searching for one person. Who is he? Bhagavan. That is why that last moment of the jiva you have to see. The eyes will be rotating, mouth will be opening. Nowadays they have put in ventilator, neither eyes open nor the mouth can open. Like that you have to die. They put the oxygen, so even if you express, nothing will be heard. They put anesthesia also, or sedative medicines, gone. But the struggle of the jiva which is going through in his mind cannot be avoided. It expresses in the form of shivering, so many things. And prana lives in one door. By knowing which door it has left, we can infer where it has gone. So, what life it is if I don't have my final companion? If I don't have anyone as my final companion, what is the achievement in life? I wanted companion for small travels. I wanted companion for my life. I called that person as wife or husband. Then they told, we are not companion for your whole life. To some extent we can accompany you. Tata, bye bye. Veedu varai uravu, veethi varai manavi. Kaadu varai, pillai, kadasi varai, yaro means what? Bhagavan. So, if Hari is not going to be my Atma Bandhu in my final departure, then what is the use of this life? What I have gained in life? Anyhow I have to go. Once it is decided that I have to go, I should have something while going, na? And whatever I achieved, I have to leave here means, what is the use of that achievement? It is like a person goes to another nation and conquers the nation. But the rule of the nation is, when you depart from the nation, you have to leave everything, or whatever you have conquered, you have to leave everything, and with empty hand you have to return. For what purpose I have to go there? You go to university as ignorant, you learn nice things, and you are educated, and you are recognized as educated, given certificate, and that what you call degree handing over, celebration over. Once you are handed over that degree, you have to leave the campus. While leaving the campus, all the knowledge will disappear. Imagine the situation. This is what world. Very funny thing. See, you come with empty hand, na? You claim that you have gathered so many things, na? Okay, you gathered, na? Whether you could carry? Huh? You could carry? Not a needle you can carry. Then Parikshit Maharaj says, then what is the utility of living in this place, coming to this place? And Shastra told you can carry only two things in your departure, either Dharma or Ishvara. If a person doesn't work for these two things, what life it is? Arey, leave alone, gaining Atma Jnana. At least I should have a companion for a long journey to talk, na, to express my agony or happiness. Na. For a small journey, I was willing to have some companion. And small period of 70-year period maximum, I have appointed someone as my wife or husband, thinking that they will say, in old age, who must be there? Somebody must be there for us accompany. Is there any guarantee? The father of the daughter gives to the bridegroom, my daughter so and so will continue as long as you live and she will serve you. The father give any guarantee card? Or will the guarantee card will be valid? So Parikshit Maharaja says, everyone has to go. When this is the fact, with what he is going to go? Whether he has to go with the Lord or with Dharma, or he should abandon going at all. Because going means again coming. He goes to come back. So therefore, I got in the form of my Acharya, because of which I am not going to go anywhere. See, now itself we discuss. Therefore, by doing which, I will not go anywhere. I will stop all this journey at all. Purushasya iha yat karyam riyamanasya sarvata. Please tell, what should I do? This is the question. It's a grand question, which was the reason for the birth of Bhagavata Shastra. We will see in the next class. Krishnaya Vasudevaya Devaki Nandanaya Cha Nanda Gopa Kumaraya Govindaya Namo Tadeva Ramyam Ruchiram Navam Navam Tadeva Shashvan Manaso Mahotsavam Tadeva Shokarnavam Shochanam Dranam Yeduttama Shloka Yashonukiyate Gopika Jivana Smaranam Govinda Govinda.
Gurur Brahma, Gurur Vishnu, Gurur Devo Maheshwara, Gurur Eva Param Brahma, Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha. Ajnanatimirandhasya Jnananjana Shalakaya Chakshurunmilitam Yena Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha. Akhanda Mandalakaram Vyaptam Yena Characharam Tatpadam Darshitam Yena Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha. Aneka Janma Samprapta Karma Bandha Vidahine Atmajnana Pradanena तस्मै श्री गुरवे नमः। मन्नाथ श्री जगन्नाथो मद्गुरु श्री जगद्गुरु ममात्मा सर्वभूतात्मा तस्मै श्री गुरवे नमः। ब्रह्मानन्दं परमसुखदं केवलं ज्ञानमूर्तिम् ब्रह्मानन्दं परमसुखदं केवलं ज्ञानमूर्तिम् द्वन्द्वातीतं गगनसदृशं तत्त्वमस्यादिलक्ष्यम् एकं नित्यं विमलमचलं सर्वधी साक्षिभूतम् एकं नित्यं विमलमचलं